persuasion that the book would not be destroyed as I had planned. I've tried to speculate where it might have landed, but I must admit that such conjecture is futile. Still, questions about whose hands might one day hold my MYST book are unsettling to me. I know my apprehensions might never be allayed, and so I close, realizing that perhaps the ending has not yet been written.
Alright, welcome to realMYST, the 3D reimagining of the original MYST. We just finished the first game, well, like, the game, so now I'm checking this out, and, well, let's jump in. I'm a little apprehensive about this. I feel like there's some iffy stuff here. We'll see. And there we go. We can play with Classic MYST or Free Roam. So Classic MYST, you can change this at any point, so we can just check it out. Classic MYST. You can press escape for all of this stuff. There's even a flashlight, which sounds kind of useful in some scenarios. If anything, it's kind of the opposite. Wait, the opposite of what? What did I just say? Oh yeah, so here, Classic MYST, you can like walk like this, and there's transitions and turns and stuff like that, but I think I'm good without that. So if we go in here and swap it to Free Roam, then opposite of what you just said. Oh, I see, yeah, I didn't read that previous comment. realMYST and realMYST Masterpiece Edition are both very odd products. realMYST Masterpiece Edition does not look 14 years better than the original. Yeah. Yeah, I think, like, I've read some weird things about people comparing realMYST and realMYST Masterpiece, and, like, people were disappointed in the Masterpiece, and, like, for the time, the actual realMYST was actually better and more impressive and had better, like, atmosphere, and then this Masterpiece Edition just kind of looks a little weird. I've tried to, like, run this, and, you know, it runs fine, but, like, I'm seeing some, like, frame hitches and stuff like that, and what settings did I settle on here? Yeah, I have everything maxed out. I mean, it runs fine enough, but I did notice I wasn't getting, like, flawless performance, and on my current hardware, that shouldn't be possible with a game that, you know, this looks fine, but it definitely doesn't look incredible. I also just noticed when I was walking around testing performance that this island looks tiny. Just compared to what we've seen in the original, I feel like this is way smaller. I kind of imagined it being a much bigger place, but I don't know. I guess not. Yeah, there's definitely something about, like, the frame rate. And I think it might be a similar thing to what happened in Light Matter. I remember complaining about that in Light Matter, where in Light Matter, if you don't do anything, if you just take your hand off the mouse, it is perfectly smooth, amazing. But as soon as you start moving the mouse, it's like the mouse is capped to like 30 FPS or something, like the camera movement, or maybe not 30, but it just feels very stuttery. Light Matter had the same thing. I think Light Matter was also a Unity game, and this is also a Unity game as far as I remember, so maybe there's just some weird thing with Unity that can happen with first-person games that is just hard to figure out. I don't know. But anyway, we'll just play through MYST again, basically. Different field of view makes the island feel smaller or something. I mean, I think it's just, like, actually smaller than it is, but it's probably just also because of the perspectives you get. In the fixed perspectives, they, like, portray it as if there might be some more stuff in between the screens, which this doesn't do, so maybe that's why. But yeah, just something I noticed. So, let's play realMYST and see what this is like. Oh, you don't just click these? Yeah, you have to, like, press and pull and stuff. Guess we'll check this out. Well, this is further, isn't it? Than in the original, that little extra corridor. It is a little weird sometimes, like, as soon as you get close to something you can interact with, it'll, like, bring up your cursor. So if you're moving around and looking, then it can be a little jarring when suddenly you just stop looking and instead start clicking like this. I don't know what's happening with this, or how to control that, really. Yeah, it definitely feels like there's less forest compared to the previous version, the original version. So you're going directly to the fireplace and entering the pattern, right? I could! We could try that. I mean, maybe they thought about that and actually used a different pattern in realMYST. That would make sense. Yeah, I guess we should check that. Ah. Okay, I mean, let's test it. So, does it actually work? Like, wait. Oh, I see. Interesting. Mist Island. We can't name them, though, so it's a worse save system. And we have the flashlight, which could be pretty convenient. Yeah, nothing else here. We have, like, actual music. Oh my god. Baby ladder. Yeah, let's just try that out, I guess. We'll just, like, run to the fireplace, see if we can do it. I doubt you can, but we'll see. Otherwise, we'll play it like you're supposed to. This also seems way smaller. This room is, like, tiny. Maybe I'm just a giant in this version. It's definitely smaller. Yeah, I feel like everything could just be scaled up a little bit. Alright. Oh, it's like a different input thing. They're not squares anymore. Oh my god. No. There's no way this just works, right? Oh. Rotational bliss. Rotated the fireplace. First achievement. I didn't even realize there were achievements in this version. Okay. Oh, and wait. I guess we can, like... I guess this is, like, what they do in speedruns, right? We would just, like, walk around flipping all the switches, get the final page, and just go in and end it. Yeah, you're definitely taller. And I mean, everything just feels smaller overall, I would say. Well, let's see if we can just get the ending instantly. So if you haven't seen my playthrough of MYST, this is probably going to be very jarring and whatever. Like, I'm not going to be playing this as if I'm playing it for the first time, because we're just jumping into this right after beating MYST. So, you know, I know all the puzzles, we know everything to do, we know the story, so... Oh, no. I can't remember what this was. You can just, like, walk across. It's, like, knee-high water. It was, like, 2-something, I want to say, like, 240, 235. Oh, wow, I actually remembered. Holy crap. I'm impressed with myself. There we go. Sirigo also remembered. Nice. So there we go. Is that all of them except the mechanical one, I think? Or was there another one somewhere? There's this one. And this one up here. Should turn off the flashlight. Yeah, there we go. I'm just getting all the late game achievements. Found white page inside. Pick it up. Pick it up. There we go. And same as in the original, you just have like one inventory slot, which is your hand. Alright, let's get the final ending. These achievements are going to be nonsensical. Oh, wow, really? Well, that's a nice convenience. It remembers your pattern. We don't have to remember it every time and input it. Sup, Dad?
Who the devil are you? Don't come here to die, not yet. Oh, I have many questions for you, my friend, as you no doubt have for me. Where should I begin?
Is this re-recorded?
Perhaps my story is in order. My name is Atris. I feel you've met my son, Cirrus and Agonar, in the
Atris.
blue books on MYST Island in my Library. Oh, my library. It contains my works, my...
Yeah, I've been mispronouncing it.
Oh, I wrote many books that linked me to fantastic places. It's an art I learned from my father many years ago. Oh, but the red and blue books, those were different. I wrote those books to entrap over greedy explorers who might stumble upon my island of mist. But I had no idea my own sons would be entrapped. My sons. Cirrus and Achenar.
This does seem a bit quieter.
I gave them free rein to the books. Perhaps it was not wise. I could see the greed growing in them. I had not told them about the red and blue books. Their imaginations went wild. They dreamed of riches and power. Of course, they did not know the books were traps. They begged me for access to those books, and I, of course, denied them. Oh, they devised a plan. An evil plan. I had no idea to what extent their greed had progressed. Their own mother. Oh, my own dear Catherine. They used her to lure me here to Dunny. Of course, I could return to MYST, except they removed a single page from my MYST linking book. I cannot return without that page. You, my friend, can bring that page to me. Oh, I pray you believe my story above the lies that my sons have told you. If you could find it in yourself to return that page to me here in Dunny, I could go to MYST and bring justice to my sons for what they've done. I must return to my writing. I pray that you believe me. Please hurry. Bring the page. Bring the page with you.
Yeah, so I didn't realize that, like, okay, the sons trapped the dad here in this book, and then I guess, like, I was gonna say, then how did they get trapped in the books? I guess it was just because they took a book each, basically, and was, like, prepared to jump in there and, you know, rain and stuff, and then it turned out to be traps. But I also don't understand why he didn't tell his sons that they were traps meant to just be for, like, other greedy explorers. I mean, I guess that was the whole point, that, like, they were greedy explorers and he didn't want them to be like that, so he wanted them to just understand that they shouldn't go into every single book or something. I don't know. But here you go. Have your page. So yeah, imagine this is actually what a MYST speedrun looks like, right? Where you just get this page. I mean, I guess it depends on the ending or something. I guess you can skip this page if you don't care about the ending. So if we really just wanted the ending, we could have just ran in, done the fireplace, and then just been trapped here forever. And there we go. Oh, right, I have to, like, look around. And we have a flashlight. A firelight. Can't go in here. I'm liking the music, the, like, updated music. That's very nice. Oh my god, it's a 3D model! Crazy how far we've come. Technology. It's the future. Yes!
Ah, my friend. You've returned. And the page. Did you bring the page? Ah. Give it to me.
No.
Give me the page. Please, give me the page.
I like how he had to re-record this as well.
My friend, the page.
You're not gonna do it? You're not gonna keep saying the page? Please, friend, give me the page. The page. Wow. Terrible. What a terrible change. How could you do this to me? I'll burn it.
You've done the right thing. I have a difficult choice to make.
Yeah, I am surprised they didn't just, like, change up the page for the fireplace. They could have just made it a different number. And then there you go. It would have been like slightly different for people that played the original.
My sons have betrayed me.
But I guess that's not really the point of a puzzle game.
I shall return shortly.
Like, this was supposed to be basically a replacement for the old Myst, that you could play this as your first experience with Myst. And yeah, we can't jump after him.
It is done. Oh, I have many questions for you, my friend, but my rating cannot wait. I fear that my long delay may have already had a catastrophic impact on the world in which my wife Catherine is being held hostage.
I wish he would speak up a bit.
Oh, reward. I'm sorry, but all I have to offer you is the library on the island of Myst. The books that are contained there. Feel free to explore at your leisure. I hope your explorations are satisfying. You will no longer have my sons to deal with.
And there we go. Does he do the book line as well?
Oh, and one more favor. I'm fighting a foe much greater than my sons could ever have imagined. At some point in the future, I may find it necessary to request your assistance. Till that point, you're free to enjoy the exploration from my library on Myst. And thank you again.
And there we go. Most recent remake of Myst has an option to randomize the puzzles. Yeah, it sounds kind of interesting.
Oh,
So,
the book. You can use the Myst linking book to return to Myst.
not like I'm really... Oh! Feel free to enjoy the explorations from my library on Myst. Thank you again. Atris. That's different. But I don't, like, love the puzzles in and of themselves in Myst. They're fine, some of them. But, yeah, don't think I would love doing that, just a randomizer. Yeah, see you later, Sergo. That's fine. Leaving for a bit. Oh, yep, back in 3D. And then if we go back here, spin. Nice spin. We've just beaten the game. And the books are gone. Yeah, so there we go. But I guess, like, the pages, if you haven't gotten the pages, are they also gone? I'm kind of curious about that, like, before we load here. Maybe I should check that. Is there... Which page is, like, the quickest to get to and escape? Oh yeah, the fireplace pages? Yeah, we could check that. Whoa. Wait, this is new? I think that's a new book. Is that specifically at the end here, or is it just in this version? I guess we have to check that. Yeah, we'll see. I wonder if there's another book somewhere that has something. I'm sure someone has just checked, well, probably many people have checked every single book just in case. In case they... Why wouldn't there be writing on some of these, though? The pages, I mean, I guess they don't have writing, they just have that, like, window to jump into them. And are the books the same? I think so. I'll have to skim through them. I don't think I'm gonna read all of this out loud again, because that was pretty taxing. but we'll see. Let's check the fireplace pages. Ah, now I have to redo it. Yep, they're gone. Okay, so he got the pages too. That was quick. He burned the books and then went to all of the different ages and found all of the pages. Quicker than I could ever do. He's a masterclass speedrunner. But yeah, there we go. So we'll just load here. Do I just click this one? Yeah. And does it have like actual loading? Yes, it does. Nice. Okay, so in this version we can save anywhere and just load anywhere. That's good. We don't have to think about like, oh, if I save here, I'm just gonna be back at the start of this age, which is a little annoying. But yeah, okay, that was a fun diversion, getting that ending. I mean, we could also get, just for the sake of it, get the, let's do that. Get the, like, trapped ending, just to finish that up. We'll get the, like, dad endings first, and then we'll actually play the game and get the son endings. Yeah, I actually thought I would have to, like, replay the original MYST to do a full run where you get only the red pages and a full run where you get only the blue ones and stuff like that, but I guess that doesn't actually affect anything. I'm coming, Daddy. We get the credits music this time. I really like the song. I don't know why it's panned to the left though. It's like more in my left ear than my right ear. Did you not take my warning seriously?
Ah, my friend. You've returned. We meet face to face.
Also another disappointment, realMYST doesn't have subtitles.
You didn't bring the page. You didn't bring the page. What kind of fool are you? Did you not take my warning seriously? Welcome to Dunny. You and I will live here forever.
God, it's so quiet. Yeah, audio mixing sure isn't their, like, forte, it seems. Because, like, oh. Welcome to DNI? Really? That's how you spell Dunny? Dunny? You and I will live here forever. Atris, thanks for writing me, like, a handwritten message of welcome. Very kind. Dunny, yeah. But like the music here is loud enough, right? Like when this music is playing, I feel like, oh, it's probably, oh, wow. Is this him? The audio levels are probably good, but then like as soon as he starts talking, it's just so quiet. Would be nice if that was, and there's only one voice slider, if that was different. And again, subtitles would have been a really nice addition to this version of the game as well. But oh well, there we go. We got those two endings. So now, let's actually go through the game, though I probably won't do too much more, just like maybe half an hour or so, before we switch over to a different game, because I played the ending of the original MYST before this. So, 40, 47, and 67. Okay, let's start with 40. Can I, like, actually check this out in 3D? Yeah, I can. Oh my god. 3 dimensions. In multiple ways. Crazy. And there was, Right here. 47. Yep. Okay. What did it say about those? Marker switch diagram. Yep, that is a marker switch. I mean, I guess that's just in case you didn't realize what a marker switch was when you finally get the, like, half notes telling you to flip on and off the marker switches. And then this one we've seen. Just turbulent water. Pretty water. This is the only place in the game that specifically tells you their name. Yeah, I also noticed that... Oh yeah, maybe we should read this. I noticed that there's a help menu that names all of the ages and stuff. And yeah, apparently the one that I call like the volcanic age is called the selenitic age, or selenitic. I don't know how you pronounce that, but that was never said in any other place in the main game. So like, we only have MYST, Channelwood, Stoneship, and Mechanical that's said by name, and then Dunny as well. And Rhyme Age, a bonus age for realMYST. No hints available. The realMYST hints are based on the work of... Yep. So the thing about this is, there's like a user guide or advice, or choose locations for hints. So this has like a built-in hint system, which sounds really good. Like, if you're playing this for the first time, that sounds like an excellent way to do it. There's a user guide. I guess this is like basically the manual, but now it's in digital form, so which is kind of nice. And I kind of want to read this, so maybe we'll just do that for like the next little bit. Sorry, just clearing my throat. Ready, set, relax. You've stumbled across a curious old book and touched an intriguing image on its pages. Suddenly, your world fades to black, and you now find yourself on the deck of a mysterious island with no idea what to do. Yeah, like how did that end up happening? Just finding a random book. The first thing you should do is take a breath and relax. There are no mutant zombies, mafia hitmen, what? Drooling aliens or rabid hellhounds on your trail. Are those like references to different things? Half-Life? Hitman? Drooling aliens? I mean, I don't know. Doom? Is it something like that? Nothing is going to kill you and force you to start over. So, cleansing breath. Now what? Explore. This is not just a pretty place. It has a history and a mystery. Nice rhyme. Think and act as if you were really there. You'll find bits and pieces that reveal an intriguing account of what went on here. You're now part of that story. This surrealistic adventure will become your world. What games would have been big in 2000? Yeah, maybe Alien vs. Predator. And yeah, like Half-Life 1, Doom. What else? When did Half-Life 2 come out anyway? I don't remember. Pick your interface. First things first, you've got an interface choice to make. Before you can explore, you got to decide how you want to explore. You can stay in classic MYST mode to explore by simply pointing and clicking, or you can use free roam mode and use standard gaming controls. Yeah, to go anywhere you want. Very easy. I'm just going to skim this. Ease comes with limitations. You can't roam wherever you want. You're limited to the same place you could go in original MYST. Gamers will find it very familiar, the gaming mode. I think I'm a gamer, so let's game. Look around, classic MYST mode. So, move the mouse. If you'd like to explore without a cursor, yeah, single right click, I figured that out. Click again to get the cursor back. Yep. And yeah, there's a shift. Oh, it's a toggle. Okay, I was just holding it down. So you can toggle sprinting speed and stuff. Touching it. You can click and hold, slid, rotated, held down. There's a guide arrow for different ways to interact. Yeah, and you can hold one item. Option screen. I heard there was some weirdness as well with like, you have to, if you go into advanced settings, you can't change all of the settings. You have to like set it to low, then go to advanced setting and turn up everything you can turn up to like maximum. And then some people said you got good performance. I didn't test that, but like it's fine performance. I mean, I'm having like, 80 to 60 to 80 FPS most of the time, sometimes even higher, but like it's just a little jittery, which is annoying. It's more like noticeable when you're actually playing. Flashlight. Ooh, autosave. Wait, in classic MYST mode forces a node reset. Huh. So just like going back to the start of that place? What does that even mean? Like, how could you possibly get stuck in classic MYST mode? Huh. Caps lock sets it. Oh, I see. Wait. Huh? Left or right shift toggles run walk. But do they mean just while you're holding it, and then caps lock sets run mode on? A little more help. The best advice is to pay attention to detail and collect all the information you can. Get a notebook or journal, and write down any information that seems appropriate. You'll be glad you did. Yeah. Pretty neat little help menu, and then if we check again in the advice menu, the exploration of MYST involves. MYST involves my favorite place. Solving smaller puzzles that enable you to reach places you couldn't reach before. Traveling to the various places then supplies information necessary to solve a final puzzle. As you explore, you'll learn more about the people, places, and history, which will affect the decisions you'll be making. Brute force is not the way to go. Don't just click everywhere. If you get frustrated, leave the game alone for a while, then come back. Don't give in to the temptation and spoil the experience by getting hints for everything. MYST is not a race. Take your time and enjoy the journey. You'll be much more satisfied in the end. Wow. Don't tell me how to play my game. Explore everything, walking along pathways, turn right and left. Why are all these like weird like lacks of spaces? Wait, does it say everything? Yeah, everything. Getting hints for everything. Toggle on, key down or up. Yeah, maybe. Keep a sharp eye out for things that may be hidden or camouflaged. Orca mouflaged. Remember that this is a logical world. If you think like you're really there, you'll gain a lot more insight. Virtually every contraption has... Jesus, what is happening? Why are there so many lacks of spaces? Has a purpose and a connection that you can figure out. Keep a journal to write down clues. Make diagrams and maps of buildings and islands where appropriate. We'll refer back to them again and again. There are some puzzles in MYST that, when solved, do not immediately have a noticeable benefit to you. Remember how everything works logically. If you think you've done something right, go look around for things the puzzle might be connected to, so you can see if anything has changed. Yeah, maybe it was like for different screen width. Yeah, I guess that would make sense. So like, depending on the screen width, this might be the end of that line, and then it would just have every here. Yeah, that would explain things. And like same here, there should probably, this would be the end, and then this would go over here. I don't know. But yeah, there we go. Just reading some tutorials. I do like doing that. Is there a day-night cycle? Is the sun setting? Because yeah, that's a difference as well. Can't really tell, but I mean, it certainly looks darker. And this doesn't say anything new, right? Enter the number of marker switches on this island. Oh god, how many were there? Let me think. Was it 8? I think it's 8. Oops. Did that do anything? Nope. I'm sure someone has also done like all 99 combinations here. Just to like confirm.
Catherine, my love, I have
to leave quickly. Something terrible has happened. It's hard for me to believe. Most of my books have been destroyed. Catherine is one of our sons. I suspect Agonar, but I shouldn't leap to conclusions. I'll find him and Cirrus as well. Oh, I should have known better than to have left my library unchecked for so long. Well, I've removed the remaining undamaged books from the library and placed them in their places of protection. You shouldn't have to use the books until I return, but if you've forgotten the access keys, remember the tower rotation. Oh, and don't worry, Catherine. Everything will be fine. I'll see you shortly. Oh, and erase this message after you've viewed it, just to be safe.
I guess that means... Oh, I just clicked outside the window. Didn't know you could do that. I guess that means she never did see it, or she would have erased it. Yeah, so I wonder what happened with the books then. Like, was it just that Achenar burnt the books because Ceres was, like, getting power hungry, so Achenar tried to burn the books to, like, stop him or something? I wonder how Achenar, like, lost his mind, too. Because Ceres seems pretty simple. He just wants to, like, rule and be revered as a god and stuff in all these worlds where, like, he has so much knowledge to share and can revolutionize everything and all of that stuff. I don't know. But yeah, so I guess we start with the pages as well. No. Okay. Wait, so if I don't put the page in, yeah, then it's just static entirely. Okay. So let's save here. What's up, Ceres? Oh, this is like the old recordings.
Bring me a red. I can't see. I need a red page. You must.
I mean, in that case, I'm not sure I'm gonna bother listening to these. You think Achenar also wanted to be revered as a god? He had like a shrine in Channel of Wood with a video projector and the big chompy thing. I guess. I mean, I didn't really like interpret it as that, but like I didn't know what to make of that chamber really, and what that like chompy thing was supposed to be. But I guess that makes sense as well. Maybe he kind of lost his mind because he was spending so much time in Channelwood, just like talking with the monkeys all the time and learning that language. Yeah, either they couldn't get Ceres and Achenar's actors back, or they like thought this was good enough, or I don't know. Since they are just in the books, they're not like actually... I don't know. Yeah, I guess they just couldn't get them back, probably. Alright, well, in that case, I am just gonna skip these, since there's nothing new to be gained there. So let's check out the books, and let's see if there actually is any difference in any of the books. I'm not gonna check all of them, just a couple. Yeah, so this seems to be the same. I mean, the text is a lot nicer to read here. Like, way crisper, clearer, more easily read. So that's very nice. But yeah, we have read all of this as far as I can tell. I mean, feel free to point out if there were any differences that I'm now passing over. Yeah, we have Channelwood, Future Bridge. Is that where the, like, the thing... Yeah, I guess this is, like, here's the elevator. Ah! I don't know, it's kind of hard to tell. Is this the water pump? And then, like... I don't know. Maybe this is different from the actual layout if they've changed stuff. Yeah, Stone Ship Age. Does this say anything about the whole, like, light thing with a battery? Don't really remember. Bird's eye view. It's been 10 years. Collecting heat, yeah. So this one is selenitic age or whatever. But they don't say in here that it's called that. Yeah, I guess if it is an accurate depiction of channel wood, then it can kind of help when exploring, though. If you have 3D movements, like in this game, I think it's going to be a lot easier to navigate than when you're clicking around and just instantly getting to a different page or a different screen. Don't think I can remember that until we need it. Oh, here's this book. Really? So, like, it's there all along, but if you do the ending and the dad tells you to go out and explore, then the book gets put here, just like, have you noticed it in case you didn't? Okay, well, let's read this one then. Rhyme, I have named it. A desolate age with a beauty that is quite different than I expected or imagined. The intricate feathers of ice that fall from the sky are awe-inspiring. I feel as though I could sit and watch them for hours. And though it is cold here, like I have never experienced before, I find myself enjoying the change of temperature, for it is unlike any other place that I have ever seen. Perhaps the oddest thing is the silence. Although the wind blows on occasion, when it ceases there is a suffocating silence that falls on this place, broken only by the distant cries of unseen creatures. I have visited 3 times, and am sure now that this age will provide the environment I need. I believe the cold temperature is necessary for obtaining the correct resonance. Examining the structure of the books is ever more perplexing, but I am driven onward by my need to understand. The great tree of possibilities can never be fully grasped, but I must at least try to find one particular branch. On the subject of enlightenment, I would also like to find the cause of the mysterious lights that shine in the darkness here. Though I never assumed that I would be able to build especially fast here, the speed at which I am progressing is somewhat disappointing. I do think I will bring Cirrus and Achenar as well as some of my machinery from Selenitic. Achenar chose to stay with Catherine, but Cirrus was rather excited to come. He has spent the last few days here with me, helping me with the beginning phases of construction. He too seems to be enjoying the ice and cold weather. He is intrigued by the crystals that we have brought with us. He has been a big help, as have others, and I hope to be able to begin my experiments here soon. Tonight Cirrus and I found a wondrous spot to view the lights, although it seems they decided to hide from us. After sitting in the cold winds for over 2 hours, we saw nothing. It was rather disappointing. Cirrus will return to MYST tomorrow. He has been a tremendous aid to me, and I'm thankful for his willingness to help. The hard part of the construction is over, although I have decided after tonight that I would like to add some kind of observation post. I won't be finished as soon as I had hoped, although I'm fairly certain it will be worth the delay in the long run. I have decided to take a break from the construction now that the tunnel is almost complete, and I have been able to set up a temporary space where the crystals will not be stimulated. I'm quite convinced that with the right diffraction resonance, certain properties of the ink can be simulated. Catherine still finds it absurd and thinks I'm crazy to assume I will be able to view ages with stones. What? But her unusual pessimism... Oh, you mean like instead of books, you can use crystals? Her unusual pessimism has not convinced me to stop trying. I came too close to success on Everdunes, and we still haven't seen Everdunes. I did test out Riven, and you do start in kind of a sort of deserty area there. Maybe that's Everdunes. We'll have to see. I'm fairly certain now that the temperature indeed does have an effect on the crystals, but I have realized that temperature alone is not enough. The cold dampens some of the sympathetic harmonies, but a more active suppressor is necessary. I have acquired some geodes with a pure, protected crystalline interior. Thin slices of the geodes below each crystal provided a stabilizing effect, and even amplified the clean frequency slightly. After quite a bit of experimentation with the shapes and colors, I was able to capture a blurry image within a book. Though the link would never work, there was clearly an age on the other side. I can hardly wait to return and tell Catherine. I feel like I should finish the shaft to my observation post while I have the machinery here. Perhaps tomorrow morning. The lights were beautiful again last night. They had not shown themselves for so long that I had almost forgotten their beauty. I still must find the cause. I'm feeling rather overwhelmed with what remains to be done. The crystals have not been perfected, the shaft is not finished, nor is the observation post, or even lab. I have not seen Catherine for some time, and I long to spend more time with Akinar and Cirrus. Besides all of that, there are far away in the back of my mind the thoughts of my people and our lost city. I dreamt again of them last night. Is that a doorway or like a tower? Or a bell? I don't know. Maybe a tower? I don't know if this is like water. He's a good artist. I've only seen the city in its worst condition, and still, its beauty overwhelmed me. Even now, as I visualize how majestic it must have been before the destruction caused by Viovis and Agaris, it amazes and saddens me. I'm fairly certain that Denis, however it was pronounced, is not dead as my father believed. Wait, is this still Atris? I am convinced that there must be some who escaped. Jesus. I am convinced that there must be some who managed to escape the destruction, and even now continue to survive in separate ages. Within me is an urging to take the chance and return to Denis to find these survivors and properly rebuild our city. However, I can do nothing until I am certain of the fate of my father. So maybe this isn't? If this is Akinar or Cirrus or something? We'll see. If my plan failed, if I missed a single book when attempting to trap him on Riven, then he has been free all along. Oh. If that is true, then all that stands between him and the ages I have now written is the link from Denis to MYST. As much as I wish, sorry, to return to Denis, without knowing the state of my father, I cannot risk re-establishing that link. I must observe my father without re-establishing that link. It has taken several years, and there have been many dead ends, but I have partially succeeded. Now that I have managed to view another age using the crystals, it is only a matter of time until I view Riven. At least I hope. Again, like teasers for Riven, I suppose. Catherine... Yeah, he did talk about Cirrus and Akinar, but I was thinking like maybe it was... Oh, damn it. Maybe there was a change. Like, here, it's like Atris, and then at this point, after this one, like, here it's still Atris, and then from here on, I was thinking maybe now it's one of the sons. But yeah, I guess it's Atris talking about his father, which might come up in Riven. Catherine will have her ideas about all of these things, and I miss her greatly. I will return to Rhyme later when my mind has cleared. Is that a number? 90? Should we try 90? Is that a hint? Probably not. Maybe it is a hint. Because, I mean, otherwise, how do we get to Rhyme? Maybe you can get... Yep, there certainly is a day-night cycle. What was that in the sea or sky? What is that in the sky? Birds. They are called birds. Crazy inventions. Let's just try 90. Doesn't seem like anything. Nope. So I wonder, like, in that case, maybe that was just it. Maybe that was the teaser for Riven, and it's not that they, like, added an entire age into realMYST, and it is just the normal game plus that little teaser. And yeah, I mean, imagine that times, like, 5. That's as much as I read, like, in the original game. So that's why I'm not reading out everything out loud, because, good lord. So, where do we start in this one? I mean, I guess the tower is really like where everything does begin most of the time. Because we need to get all the codes and times and all of that stuff. So you're like supposed to find the tower to begin with. Yeah, we have this as well. Oh god. Nice, like, LOD. I wonder why it even does that. Like, this looks fine at this point. I mean, I guess it's the lighting that's, like, flat or something. I don't know. Kind of strange. So I guess we'll do... Is it this one? Yeah. And then I suppose we want to rotate the tower first, but let's just check it out to begin with. No? You can't? Why can I not go up? Does it have to be a specific rotation? Tower rotation. I guess that's the only one we have now. I should go and turn on all the switches. Yeah, I guess we should do that to begin with. Let's do that quick. I kind of like thought this was more... It wasn't just like a button that closes this door and opens this door. I kind of read it as like in the main game. It was, or in the previous game, the original game, that it was like shifting reality here so that it would now be in a different place or something. But I mean, I guess that wouldn't really make sense in terms of the island. I don't know. Man, the nighttime is pretty dark here. At least we can, like, jump down a little bit. Like, small slopes and stuff like that. Like, right here, you can just drop down, but you can't jump up again. And you can't fall off here. But I guess we can go down this way. Yeah. But there are some pretty restrictive invisible walls everywhere, and you can't jump or anything like that. But it is definitely more free than in the original. Guess I can't turn on that other switch. Or, like, I shouldn't at this point. I mean, we know the time. I guess it doesn't really matter. We'll just go and look at the time as well. Like, later on anyway. Should I just do this right away? Maybe? Wait, no, because we don't actually know the combination. Yeah, I mean, I kind of remember. I think it was like 221 or something, but I guess we should go do the tower now. But at least now we can, like, see everything on the map. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so let's leave it at this one. Does it let me go now? No? What is happening with this? Oh. I just had to close the door. I thought it would do that automatically. It didn't do that in the main game, right? In the original? I think it just closed when you went in. Well, too bad. Doesn't matter. Nothing here. Very dark. It's like kind of... I guess it's just reflective. I thought it was like translucent or transparent. Yeah, I guess this is nothing. So I didn't align it properly. And in this game, we can't skip these animations, right? Like, here? Nope. In this one, you do have to watch everything. But I guess it's maybe a little quicker overall than in the original. So I guess I set it like here initially. Oh, I just missed it. I see. Yeah, I just didn't set it exactly right. God damn it. Doesn't that mean I should have seen like most of a hint? And now it doesn't say library anymore. I don't think that's right. I don't think it's supposed to look like this. Pretty sure Mist Island is breaking. Yeah, we have this stuff. I mean, I'll take a screenshot anyway, but I don't think I even need to use those because I can just remember, I think, that it was like, I don't know, the leaf, the beetle, and the something. I'm sure I'll remember when we're just twiddling with it. Hell, we can just try and do that right away. We can just set up like most of the worlds so I can just go into all of them. Guess let's rotate for now as well. So it was leaf for sure, I think. I think it was that for sure. Beetle. And snake? Yeah. Okay. I do remember that. We can actually see the ship rising out of the water. Hooray! Achievements. Crazy. This nighttime lasts a while. How long is this day-night cycle anyway? Yeah, I guess we'll just continue doing tower stuff. Ah, damn it. Yeah, maybe I should think about ending it for this part and switching over and doing some blasphemous. Yeah, it's definitely very glitchy here. Like, this is just broken entirely. You can't see, you're supposed to be able to see each place. Like, right now I should be able to look at the tree, but is it just because of the day-night cycle being wonky? I don't know. 724. So that's the key for the safe. I do like that it's like you get the hints for the things that you're aiming at, basically. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking of switching over very soon, but it's just kind of already addictive again. Just setting up all these worlds and stuff. I think I'll at least get these codes and stuff, maybe. Wait, isn't there one here? Did I not flip this one? No, I did flip that one, right? Huh? It doesn't? I mean, I guess it doesn't stick to this one because you already have the code at that point. Because you get the code for this one. Wait, what? Where do you get the code for that? For this one, because they're connected. I see. Yeah, that's a bit of a tricky one. All the other ones make sense where you point them at them and you get a key for that or a clue for that. But this one, like, I guess you just have to understand that, hey, it's a cog and this is also a cog. They are clearly related. Kind of. But yeah, honestly, yeah, maybe we should just leave it here because this is going to take too long rotating around and getting screenshots of all of these. So we'll just leave it here for realMYST. I mean, I got over the bad performance. It's not, like, terrible. It was just when I was testing, it felt very choppy, pretty much regardless of the settings I was using. But when you get into it, it's not too noticeable, so I guess that's fine. But yeah, I'll definitely keep playing this just to check out the realMYST version and all the different changes and new worlds and stuff like that. Or not new worlds, but like the new renditions of the worlds. But after this, I suppose we'll do Riven next. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I'll take a break, and then we'll do some Blasphemous.